Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about the most important teachings of Buddha, the Four Seals of Dharma. Although there are a number of areas of Buddha's teaching that can be accounted here, but Four Seals of Dharma are significant and indispensable teachings to be understood and practiced, because these are the framework of all teachings that Buddha bestowed to his disciples. So first of all, what are the Four Seals of Dharma? The Four Seals of Dharma are all compounded, are impermanent, and all contaminated are suffering, and all phenomena are emptiness, and the one who attained Navana is ultimate peace. The first seal that Buddha taught is all compounded are impermanent. And why Buddha taught this seal at the first? Because impermanent refers to changes, which is real, and it always with us in three times: in the present, in the past, in the future. And what does it say? It says what we have today, like house, car, family, relatives, family will surely be not last long with us, since all this around us are insubstantial and transient, which mean very limited in existence. Whether external compounded or internal compounded, all are subject to changeable. Even our life is unpredictable to live long, never sure how long we are going to stay in this world. Buddha illustrated what we accumulated will be exhausted, what we built will be fallen, whom we made will be devoid, and we all are born to die. So all compositional are inevitably impermanent, changeable. So that is what Buddha meant to say in the Four Seals of Dharma. The second seal that Buddha talked about is all compounded are suffering. Now, why Buddha taught about this seal in the second? Suffering is a state of unhappiness. All sentient beings once free from it. What does it say now? It says all negative emotion arise within us, like hostile, angry, jealousy, ego, greedy, all are suffering. The five defiled aggregates, form, feeling, perceptions, formation, and consciousness are all suffering as well, because these are conditioned. And what is conditioned is contaminated, instability. And grasping to the real existence of aggregates is cause of suffering, because it is ignorant mind and mistaken mind. An Indian Buddhist great scholar Master Nagarjuna illustrated, as long as there is clinging to the real existence of aggregates, there also remains belief in a self. With belief in a self occurs karma and form that in turn take to rebirth. In Buddhist point of view, there is the relative nature, which is mistaken mind. Mind that recognizes everything mistakenly, like what we see, what we hear, what we eat, all seems to believe in real. And therefore, that mistaken mind, ignorant mind, is causing of all this suffering. Because in true nature, there is nothing self-existent without cause and conditions. And what is cause and conditionally exist is contaminated. And what is contaminated is exhaustible. And what is subject to exhaustible is suffering. That's what Buddha meant to say in the second seals of Dharma. The third seal that Buddha talked about is all phenomena are emptiness. And why Buddha taught this seal in the middle? Because emptiness is true nature of things as it is. So only having fully associated mind open interdependently can understand the emptiness. What does it say? It says there isn't any particular ever exist without depending on another. For example, in relationship of father and son, father become a father because of son, and son become a son because of father. Both are dependent on each other, and either of one never existed. There isn't exist father or son as well. And that's what Buddha meant to say in the third seals of Dharma. The fourth seal that Buddha talked about is Nirvana is peaceful. Why Buddha talked about this seal in the end? Because Nirvana is ultimate mind, the everlasting peaceful. And what does it say? It says the fully awakened one, the one who attained Buddhahood, the state of having eradicated all the obscurations and endued with the wisdoms of seeing unerring nature of things as it is. The ultimate mind, which can perceive the true nature of impermanence, true nature of emptiness, the way of abiding of things in its own nature. And that's what Buddha meant to say in the fourth seals of Dharma. Now, I've just finished the four seals of Dharma, and I believed it will help you to understand the core of Buddha's teachings by listening or watching this video.